What's good, YouTube? We're here with the Field Center of Richard. That's all the video today. Thank you for remember to comment, like, subscribe. Just kidding. We're here with Pandaman Hughes. What did you do today? Where we go today?
Went to Action Sports, won locals playing. You see it on top there, people. Infernoids.
Now, you know when you told me you're playing this, I wanted to kick you out the car. But anyways, besides my hatred of the deck, 4-0. And you just got this last night, picked it up.
Yep.
Always playing different decks. Swear to God, we gotta.
I don't know why people ask me. You still playing the same deck? Do you not know who I am?
So, and then we're gonna wait. But what expensive deck did you get because you so happened to drop a Starlight Rare out of your packs when you're opening your Don Majesty packs?
I got a full branded Alabaz deck, which I actually, really I won last night, but I was nice enough and let somebody get the win because they really wanted it. Because I actually did go 5-0 with that deck yesterday too. Branded Alabaz is a just busted deck right now, like really busted.
But so if this video gets 10 likes, we might release the list. But until then, let's just get into this.
Yeah, all right. So y'all know what it is. 3 of them Decatrons. You ain't playing this deck without it.
So I watched him today, and I won't reveal it, but when this man used a Decatron and a level 7 Infernoid to make a level 8 Synchro Monster, so the guy was like, wait, what? What are you doing? I thought you were Link Summoning. What?
And then, 2 Deviati, 2 Anuku, standards always. Did like 2 of the best boss monsters for any deck, Blow up all their spells and traps, negate monster effects. Blow up all their monsters, negate spell and traps. I mean, I ended up playing a Paleo deck today. I was like, well, what year? Anthony was like, what year is this? The year where I summon a Nuku and blow up your back row.
Man.
Just nuke that board, 1 Antdale, 1 Harmadic, 1 Petrulia, 1 Sajet for the Void Feast, and one of the best cards in this deck, Systemus. Somebody did have Dragoons on board, and they had to negate something prior to this going off. I summoned this, attacked into Verte, banished Dragoons. And then I was,
There's another time, because you already said you're playing Lair. You used one of the damn Infernoids to banish Dragoons, to banish them out the graveyard.
Yeah, I attributed it to banish him out the graveyard. Like, I want to activate, he's not even there. He's already gone, my guy. So, you hang it up. 3 Raiden.
That's a weird. No, I'm just kidding.
Infernoid, Raiden. Nah. 1 Lumina, 1 Felice, 3 Wolves. I actually drew 3 of these. What game? I was like, what is happening right now? Opened with 2, draw for turn, 3rd Wolf. Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Scoop mode.
This was a bad call on my part. I didn't have a lot of time to look at the deck, and I was like, "Oh, this would seem really cool." Yeah, I wasn't running enough darks to actually summon it, so that was really bad. It was dead. Yeah, it was just dead. And one time I could have summoned it, I couldn't because no other darks because I don't run any besides extra deck stuff, and I hadn't gone to my extra deck. Like, it wasn't completely dead, but it was really hard, and I shouldn't have played it. It can really be anything.
Do you have
else.
Link Karibo in your extra deck?
No. But even that won't be hard because 9 times out of 10 you were turning that into Deviati or Anuku, so it was too big. And of course, the main reason I'm playing this deck again, anything that can play Snow, I just want to play Snow. I'm trying to relive her glory days.
You're gonna get banned again. I'm just letting you know now.
And what I consider probably the best hand trap, just overall, like
you came the hell
I was
out
playing
of
Flunder. I opened this, he opened their hand trap. He was like, D-shifter, I say Gamma. I'm gonna play. And then I went straight into my synchro. If you don't know what synchro I made, you'll see it in a second. Layer of Darkness, y'all know what that do. This is why Infernoids are so good. Tribute their monsters for your effects. Being able to tribute one of their monsters to banish something out of their graveyard as a quick effect on their turn, and they do not get a response window to their monster being tributed because it's a cost. It's just, this card is dumb.
Man.
3 solar recharges, we trying to draw and mill. 3 solar recharges, trying to mill stuff. Don't have extravagance. Not mean I have extravagance. Don't have
Prosperity.
There we go. That's stupid one. Prosperity. Yeah, I would run it over extravagance. Don't have it right now, so I'm running extravagance. Doesn't particularly matter.
These are
Still a
not
good
common.
car.
Why are these not common?
I mean, I have commons, but why?
We trying to ball on a budget.
It's not like it's a collector's rare. Then you can say something.
It could be.
Other cards, really good. Monster Gate Reasoning. Snow coming back. That had to go down to 1.
Of course. And then I just want to say the only reason why he has this is because even though I hate Infernoids, best friends help best friends.
Bull's Burial and the Sexy One Speed Duel. Ooh.
I like this camera. That camera picks that up real. Sorry guys, I got a new camera.
1 for 1. And then Void Imagination. Tierra Burr. And then Vanishment. To get your imagination or this. It's still an awesome card.
How'd you feel only playing one, or did you only have one to play?
No. I can play. I can play multiples. There's no point. You only ever resolve this card once, and you get it with this.
Got it. I just asked a question.
Yeah. No. It's a good one. I initially put 2 in, but I was like, you don't really run enough Infernoids to resolve this multiple times.
Got you. And then my other question is, what's the main deck count?
It is 50, actually.
That's right, because it's a mill deck, essentially.
Yes. You need plenty of cards, and there's so many cards you want to play. So you always end up getting there. All right, now for the extra deck. My sexy token. Oh, yeah. I don't even play that engine anymore. Just so y'all know, I hate that engine. I hate the Brave engine. I think it's so trash. Personal opinion. Just want to throw that out there, but I hate, and I have a mat of it. Cool artwork, but I actually hate what it does. Let me rephrase this. I hate Griffin. That's who I hate. Water Enchantress is fine. The token is fine. I hate this guy. I think he's so useless. He should shuffle himself in for costs. Then it would have been good.
Yeah. You know, that actually should be the next deck you play.
Build that whole deck and play that trash deck. Y'all know who it is. Tierra makes this with Void Imagination. Nobody wanted that to resolve. I think it only resolved once. Everybody else did everything they could to stop it, which is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, Intis. Make that with Imagination. You're sending 2 of these from your extra deck, blowing up 2 cards. Typically, it's going to be her. I actually saw a combo that I probably need to do. That way I don't have to blow her up. I'm going to put it in here now. I wasn't running it, but I should have put Gravity Controller in my deck. That way I can use this to blow up 2 of my opponent's cards, and I don't have to blow up her with this. And then I can just tribute that off for Gravity Controller, and then I can start summoning my Infernoids.
Yeah.
Of course, Minerva Dweller. Only ran 1 Minerva because the extra deck space is really tight in this deck. I know I summoned this. Somebody was like, "Yep, you can play that in there," and that mills. It sure does. Typically, I'm drawing at least 1 card and putting 3 more cards in the graveyard. For my synchros, y'all know who that is. And this is probably one of the reasons why I wanted to play this deck. Like, this card here is just so good when you start talking about mill decks. I mean, I don't care if I get to add or not. The fact that I get to mill 5 more cards and I have a free body on board that I can then link into something with, and if I have the ability to bring it back, like, it's really good. He's really big. That effect is just so good.
Jesus.
Yeah. Of course, Hitta playing fire is, it's a way to get them off board and get more damage on board and then bring somebody back.
And you can steal your opponent's Ash Blossom.
Yep. I also play the dark one because I do play Lair in the deck, so I threw the dark one in there too, just in case, to be able to make and steal DPEs and Dragoons or anything from Branded, possibly, probably. And then, of course, Unicorn, Phoenix, Lambda, and Borosword. This is probably one of the ones that I think is so underrated, and people never think you have Gamma in your hand. And I'm like, this is why I bake him and leave him on board, so I get another negate. People are probably wondering, why aren't you running that? Why aren't you running more hand traps? Like, I'm running Reasoning and Monster Gate.
You're going to mill him or you're going to accidentally summon him.
And then, of course, what's his name? Driver is okay to summon on board. He actually does not affect Infernoids because it's effect monsters. So even if you hit him on board, you're not locked out of your Infernoids because you have too many levels.
You're gonna say because you have a level 6 Psyframe or vanilla. You have Dark Magician.
Yeah, and he does not count towards the levels. Can't really say if there was anything. There was definitely a lot more cards I wanted that I couldn't really fit in because you can only run 15. The only reason why that's at 3 is because I am running the pot of extravagances just to make sure I don't lose all of them in case I need to resolve imagination. And inside, I consider this pretty standard for what I'm doing now. I've gone away from Cosmic Cyclone. The only reason I was using Cosmic Cyclone was because I hate Scythe. And with the types of decks I'm playing now, I'm not so much worried about Scythe. Honestly, Branded Fusion doesn't really care too much about Scythe because of Super Poly. Even if it's coming out, I can typically chain Super Poly and still get something on board. Or I can set Super Poly in something and go into your turn and disrupt you. Most people have exhausted most of their hands, so they don't really have much. Except for what they have on board. But, y'all know what that is. I hate back rows. I hate Flunder. Back row. Flunder. I hate Flunder.
I saw you open this against the Paleo guy. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that. He was set 4. I'm like, my turn draw. Harpies. He was like, not like this. Not like this. And it's just this punishes back row decks. If you're not playing stuff like Solemns or Dark Bribes, this punishes you. That's scary.
Because he trap tricked just to thin the deck out, but I was like...
I thought he was about to trap trick out Waken the Dragon. I was like, I swear to God, if he puts Waken the Dragon back
He did say that he didn't... he couldn't find him before the tournament started, so that would have been a whole... We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk...
1 Lava Golem and 2 of these. Flunder. I hate Flunder.
That's what actually knocked me out of the tournament. So I was playing Flunder. Game 1 I bricked. Game 2 I kind of bricked. And then he was just able to break the board that I made, and then he ended with Barrier Statue. I was like, well...
I will not lose this goddamn Barrier Statue. Fuck that thing. 2 Lancia, because you know why. Called by the Grave, and I hate Flunder.
Yeah, Doug, I needed those back.
without Twin Twister... without Twin Twister or some way to get this off board, they can't, because not even their spell will let them send this, because they can't even attempt to tribute summon for anything that's not a zombie. So, yeah, I know you're gonna need them back. I got to pick up some myself.
Well, I mean, we got Ghost to the Past.
That's right.
We might actually finish it, and then we're gonna have final announcements.
And then that just another card that won't get messed up by Reasoning or Monster Gate. It'll just go right over it. But another card for going second. If I'm going second, if people are dropping things I can't deal with, that's another card that helps. Like both of these, it can potentially be a lot of different cards. Another Lava Golem, or I could switch Lava Golem out for another one to him. He's just in general just a really good go second card. Free special summon, bounce. If they still have more stuff, special summon them again.
We dropping shit in the background. Sorry, folks. But no, I understand. All right, so I'm going to take the time, or besides shouting out, the video's already long, guys, so for shout-outs, definitely the Wise Guys. Y'all did the right thing by picking up the Pandaman. And then Pandaman, if he does decide to do his own YouTube channel, we will have that post linked in the video. We're still discussing stuff. Future projects is definitely the M816 podcast thing. We're definitely going to be doing that, or we may change the name to where it's me and Pandaman talking about live Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything in between. And then if this video gets 10 likes, we may live stream a case opening of Ghost from the Past 2. With this new camera that I got, I'll be able to live stream through Wi-Fi, through YouTube. So, if you guys show the likes and show that you want us to do it, we'll set the tripod up here on this table, and then we'll just open Ghost from the Past and talk shit on live. But any other shout-outs you want to make, sir? Sorry, I kind of took over.
No, you good, man. Just shout out my friends. My man, 816. Walter. Definitely the Wise Guys. Greg. Appreciate them taking me on, letting me be part of a team. you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, Konami, yay. Really, I'm lying. Nah, Konami's cool. Definitely money-based company. I'll leave it at that.
All right, guys. I'm the one only Amity with 6 here with the Pandaman, Chris Hughes himself. And until next time, YouTube, there's always a movie to make. Deuces.